Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to do a full moon spread. We have a moon in Sagittarius. This is directional fire. This energy of this moon it's very fiery, it's very intentional. We're going to start out with the High Priestess, with our intuition. We have the Six of Swords. This is moving forward. This is moving to calmer waters, This moon brings in a lot of opportunity for change. Most people think about full moons as a time to release things, but this full moon, you should really be looking at what you want to bring into your life instead of what you're wanting to release. King of Cups. This is about knowing yourself. This is about knowing what you want. This is about knowing what you want all of your cups filled with. This is about tapping into your intuition to the point where you believe it in your soul. You take a few minutes and you sit under the full moon. It doesn't have to be long. Take a few minutes, connect to the earth, take in the moon, and just listen for a minute. Just listen. See what pops into your head. Are they your thoughts, or are they thoughts that need released? Or are they thoughts about where you want to go? Like the universe is pulling you right now to take the steps to get you where you want to be. Queen of Cups. This is about you bringing your two halves together. We are in Gemini season, and Gemini is the twin sign. This is about connecting your mind and your heart. And you do that by speaking your truth. That's what's in the middle. Between your head and your heart is your throat chakra. That is how you get your head and your heart on the same page, by speaking your truth. Whenever you sit outside and you take in the moon, just whisper to it. Whisper to it what you want, or what you think you want. Or if you don't know what you want, then whisper to it that you would like to know what direction to take. But that's how you bring your head and your heart together, by speaking your truth. We have the 10 of Wands here. And again, full moons are a big time for release. This is a time for, like I said, you need to really think about where you're going. When you start going where you want to go, like this burden that you're carrying, it won't be as heavy because it will be yours. If you're carrying things that make you feel heavy and weigh you down, then they don't belong to you. They're other people's problems. What you truly want and where you truly want to go, it's not a burden that weighs on your shoulders. It's something that you love, and it's something you enjoy. It's something you've called to you. Like carrying this kind of weight is carrying other people's shit. We have the Seven of Swords. This speaks of taking what matters and leaving the rest behind. We get so attached to how we think things should be, and how we think things could be, and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And all of that is based on your limits. All of that is based on your upbringing. It's all based on how you were raised and how you see the world, like what lens you see the world through. So sift through those thoughts. Decide what's important and leave the ones that don't matter behind. We don't have to carry everything. This here where you're carrying everything and everybody's crap. And this is when you get into your own head, your own thoughts, and you take what matters, and that's what you run with. Perfect. The moon. So usually it would speak of illusion, but it's also intuition. It's also tapping in. It's also listening. You know, you can make a lot of magic. You can manifest a lot under the power of the moon and the energies that it passes through as the year goes on. And this one is a big one. Look, we got the Six of Cups and the Magician. So think back to when you were a child. Think back to the things that you enjoyed, the things that made you feel good, the things that made you happy, you know, like wishing on a star or laying outside and watching the fireflies, like when life was simple. What things made you happy? Whenever you still believed in magic and you still believed in wonder, that's where you want to let your thoughts go. You want to go back to when everything seemed magical to you before everybody, you know, like told you it wasn't true and told you none of it mattered, and before everybody took it away. That magic and that wonder that we held in that time is where our magic lays. That's how we manifest what we want in our life. You know, like the universe doesn't speak Latin, the universe doesn't speak English. Like the universe speaks emotion. The universe speaks feeling. If it makes you happy, you can make it happen. Like that's all the universe wants for you is to be happy. Like what kind of thoughts are you carrying with yourself? Like are you carrying around negativity all the time? Are you always feeling like, you know, you hate your job, you hate cleaning your house, you hate doing this, you don't want to do that, no one wants to spend any time with me, no one cares, I don't get any help? Like, is that the mental cycle that you're keeping yourself in? Because this is the moon to change all that. This is the moon to change your perspective and look at what you really do have happening and what really makes you happy. And we have the star card. We have your spirituality. We have tapping into what you believe in. You know, it doesn't matter what you believe in because everybody's belief system is their own. Like you can you can have the same exact beliefs as your partner or a close friend, but whenever they sit down and they talk about what their beliefs look like to them and what yours look like to you, they're all very different. You know, you have the same, you believe in the same deities, you do the same steps, you do, but it all looks different. It's all different colors, it's all different smells, it's all different, it's all personal. And this is about you tapping into your spirituality and knowing that your intuition runs freely through you. Like you do have the power to manifest what you want. But most of us make intentions and then like a week later, we don't even remember what those intentions were. Like this is about tapping in. Like get the power of this moon. Harness this power and use it as like a stepping off point. You know, I feel like the Fool card. Like I feel um taking that leap of faith, you know. Know your worth. Surround yourself with magic. Know your worth. You know, there's no harm in believing in magic again, right? I mean, if um If you were told that it doesn't exist, that it's childish and it's all make believe, okay, fine, whatever. But do you still feel it? Do you still feel it in your body? Do you still feel the magic in your soul? Whenever you look up at the moon, do you still look at it like you wonder? You know, if you can still feel it, then it's still in there. Surround yourself with magic. You don't have to tell anybody. You can be your own little personal secret. Page of Wands. Own your power. Learn your power. This, like I said, this is directional energy. Anything you want right now, you can bring to you, in the next 6 months. Of course, within the end of the lunar cycle, you have to do your work. You have to try. You have to think about it. Even if you don't have time to sit down and meditate, you're busy with like life happens, God knows. Um, you still have a few minutes in the shower. You have a few minutes in the car to remind yourself where it is that you want to go. Remind yourself where you've directed all that energy. We have the Four of Wands, which is a card of stability. This is something you can build this, you can have this. You know, you take action, you say where you want to go. And right now, like this is the Sagittarius is the archer. This is someone who is able to run at a high speed and hit a moving target. It's very fast moving energy. Like you cast this out, you surround yourself with magic and you cast this out and you'll hit your target. You'll land on stable ground. You'll be king of your world, both your inner world and your outer world. You can bring abundance in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. This is someone who's still amazed at the magic that their cup holds. Amaze yourself. Believe in yourself. Give yourself 5 minutes to look up at the sky and believe. Wish on a star again. I'm going to leave it right there. Believe in your magic.